This is some crazy, crazy altcoin news that I have for you. And I want to start with some really big, pretty wild Ethereum news, but I've also got some Solana news. We've got some Oasis Network news, some Avalanche news, some Aptos news. So strap in. It's going to be a good time. Let's get in with this story because this is crazy. This has been shared by Look On Chain, but a lot of people have been talking about it. So an Ethereum ICO participant, they woke up after 8 years of dormancy and deposited all of their 61,216 Ethereum to the Kraken exchange. Holy cow. Who, why, what? I don't understand. Who are these people out there? Really? I mean, really? Who are these people out there that can let $116 million worth of Ethereum just sit there for 8 years and you literally do nothing with it. You do nothing with it. That, by the way, would have been worth about $250 million at the peak of the bull run. Of course, you have also not staked it during all this time. I mean, man, 61,000 Ethereum, that's going to get you some pretty sweet staking rewards. Why didn't you stake it at all, ever? Maybe you're waiting for the upgrade. Why aren't you staking it now? Kraken's not the place to stake it. They don't allow staking anymore because remember, the SEC told Kraken, you are not allowed to help people stake their coins. Bad Kraken. Don't help people make money. I am blown away every time we see one of these stories, and they come up every few months, but every time we see one of these stories, I don't know what to do with myself. I mean, who the heck does this? How much money do you have to not care about $100 million sitting there? I mean, come on. Come on. Even if you have $1 billion, this is still like 10% of your net worth. You don't do anything with it. You let it go to $250 million and you're like, whatever. What? That's crazy. Let me know. What do you think happened? Maybe something happened. Maybe this guy was in a coma. He got in a boating accident. He was in a coma. He woke up and boom. It's like winning the lottery, man. Maybe he was in jail. Maybe there's a dark side to this story. Or maybe they were just looking through their shoebox one day like, oh, I remember that. Whoops. Oh, I guess I should go cash that in. Dude, I love it. These stories are crazy. I want to share this chart here from Patrick Dynamo. So this is Ethereum mainnet versus layer 2 transactions over time. Now, what we are seeing is truly impressive because it's really showing the value proposition for Ethereum layer 2s. So Ethereum, the main net, has basically been seeing between 800,000 to 1 million transactions per day for, well, basically ever. But what we've seen happen is that since a year and a half, 2 years ago, we had all these layer 2 networks starting to launch. And slowly but surely, we saw the number of transactions increasing until about 6 to 12 months ago, we saw these combined, especially if you take Arbitrum and Optimism, put all these different layer 2 networks together, what we have seen is basically Ethereum layer 2s dramatically doing more transactions than layer 1. Now, currently, we're about 3x the main net activity. We're not in a bull run right now. I mean, well, we're at the earliest stages of the bull run. We're not like a bull run mania right now. When we're going to see these numbers go absolutely parabolic because the reality is that we're still a long way from Ethereum main chain fixing its issues. When the bull run really gets heated up and going crazy, I'm looking forward to paying $150 or $200 to make a swap on Uniswap again. Great. Meanwhile, over on layer 2 land, you're going to be paying pennies. And we have EIP 4844, which is coming out later this year for Ethereum. That is going to potentially lower gas fees for these Ethereum layer 2 networks like Arbitrum and Optimism, Linea, Base, Mantle, all the big ones, ZK Sync, 10 other ones that are out there. It's going to lower their gas fees by 100x or up to 100x. They think it's going to lower the gas fees by. So I went to do a transaction on Arbitrum on Uniswap the other day. It would have cost me $15 on Ethereum, but it would have only cost me 24 cents on the Arbitrum network. Now, if we lower that by 10x, it's only 2.5 cents. You lower that by 100x, a quarter of a penny. Now, we're not certain if that's going to be immediate or if that's going to take a while to roll out, or if we'll even get that 100x, maybe we only get 50x or 20x. But I'll tell you what, using Ethereum layer 2s is going to be completely insane. So I'm very, very excited to see that layer 2s are taking on. In fact, I do a lot of stuff on layer 2s these days. I only do what I have to on Ethereum layer 1, but if I can, I do it on Arbitrum. That's the one I use the most, but I've been playing around with ZK Sync. I did some stuff on Linea yesterday, which is Consensus's new Ethereum layer 2 network. Hopefully positioning myself for some sweet airdrops there in the future, of course. Keep an eye out for those. And hey, big news from Solana, guys. Solana has had 100% uptime since February. You go, Solana. Keep it classy, man. I love it. Solana's been up, man. It's been working. That's a celebration right there. Of course, Solana famously has had a lot of downtime with networks gone offline like 16 times and had to be like, flip the switch on and off a few times, unplug it, plug it back in. You know how it goes with Solana sometimes, but hopefully they're actually, okay, jokes aside, I hope that they're really working the kinks out. I see a lot of interest remaining in Solana. When FTX collapsed, we were all calling for the end of Solana. It's over for Solana without FTX's money to pump up their ecosystem. Can they survive? Yeah. Well, Solana's still here. Uptime since February. It's like a new record, I guess. Anyway, but it's interesting to see that we still do see people showing up to use applications on the Solana network, but Solana really has a lot of proving to do for itself because there are so many well-funded competitors out there that want a piece of that tasty, tasty Solana pie. Competitors like Aptos. Aptos new user growth hits 900% after integration with social media app Chingari. Now, Chingari, in case you're not familiar, it's like India's TikTok, basically. They've got a crypto app and crypto tokens and all that jazz too. So that's on Aptos now. They didn't go to Solana for one reason or another. I mean, hey, did anybody tell these guys Solana's had no breakdown since February? Come on. No, all jokes aside, lots of love. Hope Solana investors make bank, obviously. By the way, if you are investing in this crypto space, I highly recommend that you sign up to the Wealth Mastery newsletter, especially if you're not yet. You got to go check it out. It's free, comes to your inbox 3 times a week. I mean, the work that me and my team put into these newsletters to pack them full of alpha, it's insane. We have altcoin news, DeFi news, NFT news, technical analysis, much more. Airdrops. I mean, we've nailed a lot of airdrops in the past year. If you'd gone with the premium, which by the way, we're doing a 33% off for a 6-month premium, which also includes our Bitcoin course for free. If you get that 6-month premium subscription, it's $147 value for the Bitcoin course, and you get 33% off of a 6-month premium subscription. But had you been following some of our airdrops over the last 6 to 12 months, thousands of dollars you would have made. Thousands of dollars. Absolutely crazy. Most recent one was Maverick. That was, $6,000 or $8,000 for some people. Some people got big paychecks off of that one. And of course, we're always implementing new strategies, bringing out new things. We covered at length the Arbitrum airdrop as well. And look, that's just on the premium side. Premium side, we go much more in depth, a lot more airdrop opportunities. If you just want to sign up for the free version of the newsletter, you're very welcome. We'd love to see you there as well, because we also share the hottest airdrop opportunity every single week for free with our free subscribers. So guys, check it out. We got over 75,000 people on the list reading this every week. So check it out using the link in the description. Okay. That's the newsletter. Check it out, guys. It's awesome. Now let's talk about Oasis, the Rose token. This is one I bought a lot of throughout the bear market. Come on, daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Let's get it, Oasis. Yeah. Anyway, I have been buying a lot of this coin, and I hope that they have a good run in coming cycle. They've been doing a lot of stuff. We covered the other day how they got a new big hire for their marketing leads. I hope that helps turn things around a little bit for them. But they also just had this. So Oasis launches Ethereum compatible privacy blockchain Sapphire. That is very, very cool. The Oasis privacy layer enables developers to add instant privacy to any dApp on any Ethereum virtual machine compatible chain. That's all layer twos. That's all layer twos. Arbitrum, Optimism, Mantle, ZK Link. That's Avalanche. That's Polygon, and like a bunch of other stuff. Very, very interesting. This makes the Oasis privacy layer a potentially very important piece of blockchain technology that everyone gets to benefit from, because it brings that privacy right across chain. So it says harness the power of smart privacy while preserving the entire user experience on the home chain. No cross-chain swaps needed. Which, if you've done cross-chain swaps, you know how crazy it can be. It can be expensive. It can be dangerous. Bridges are notoriously dangerous and get hacked, seems, all the damn time. So this is a big move forward for the entire crypto space, and I'm very excited about that for all of crypto, but also for my rose bags. So may they pump to high heavens. Also, over in Avalanche land, I want to share this with you because Avalanche has just been slaying it throughout this market cycle. So we have here monthly active users on Avalanche. They have reached nearly 3 million active users in just the first few weeks of July. The Avalanche ecosystem witnessed an all-time high in active users. This is crazy stuff because Avalanche, great blockchain, solid tokenomics, all that kind of stuff. A lot of developers, a lot of builders. Their subnet technology is very interesting, has a big potential, I think, for scalability for the Avalanche ecosystem, but also potential moon juice economics for the AVAX token. But here we go. The users are showing up. And again, I got to stress, this is like exiting the worst of the bear market, start of a new bullish wave in the market cycle, but a point where we still have lots of volatility, where nobody really believes this is a new part of the cycle. We have a new all-time high for on-chain users for this blockchain. This cycle is just so unlike 2019 in the way that people have stuck around. I know there's a lot of parallels in terms of the charts and all these different things and our correlation with the equity markets, all that jazz. But when you actually look at like what's happening on chain, the developers, the new protocols being launched, and people literally just showing up on chain and using stuff, that blows my mind. I love it because we have never had a bull run in crypto with so many active users. Literally more active users right now on Avalanche than the height of the bull run. More users on Ethereum layer 2s than the height of the bull run. More users across all chains than the height of the bull run. It's fascinating the prices aren't higher right now.